Guys, today's video is how I used 10 grand to come to America. 10 grand through diversity visa lottery program to come to America. Seriously enough, I didn't have that 10 grand, but who had the 10 grand? Him. He had the 10 grand. Mr. Money.
Yeah, by that time I was working in Dubai. I was in Dubai the time.
Right now, where are you?
Right now I'm home.
Why are you here? Did you resign? Did you quit your job? What happened?
I quit my job. I just came back home because I have some businesses I'm handling back home. I just wanted to be in person now.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. So, guys, he's my brother. He's Michael. He's my young brother. But he helped his big brother to go to America. How lucky I am to have a brother like him. So, guys, you could be there asking yourself, why did this guy use 10 grand? Man, I'm not lying. I'm not lying and I'm not joking, man. I used 10 grand to travel to America. Number one, what was the first cost? I used around $2,000. I used around $2,000 for the visa and for the medical. I used around $1,000 to get accommodation in Kenya, Nairobi, and to travel by bus. And after getting my visa, I used $3,000. That makes it $6,000. $3,000, it was for the air ticket. But remember, after the air ticket, I needed bus to connect me to my destination. He paid the bus. That is another 1,000. So that is $7,000. So where is this other $3,000? This $3,000, it was in the passports. I had to buy. I had to get passport for my wife. My passport, because I had the old passport. That is the old passport, which is not East African passport, and my child passport.
And I
So
remember that time you sent me a message. You wanted the police clearance for Dubai because I
yes,
spent around 500 dirhams. I don't know how much you can convert.
that is around $150. So with the document, it looks like 3,000. So guys, I've broken the process, but now let me tell you in details. Guys, I'm Aaron Intende, and today I wanna tell you how I used 10 grand, $10,000 to go to the US via green card diversity visa lottery program. So guys, I'm with my brother Michael. Say hi to them.
Hi guys, thanks for supporting my brother's channel. Hope he's helping you guys because this is real good information for anyone out there. Just share with a friend.
Wow, wow, thank you. Applause. All right, guys. So it was a day like this when I won my green card lottery in 2022. I knew most of the information how to go about it. So when I got chance, I asked. My problem was getting money. That was the hardest. Can you imagine getting money when you have no money? Mhm. In 2022, I got chance. I was selected in my second time. I never wanted to lose that chance. Um, you might ask yourself where I am today. I'm here. I'm in Uganda. I'm with my brother. I came back for like 1 week. Then I will travel back to Boston. So first of all, let me ask my brother, how does he feel to have a brother who is in Boston? And he was part of my story. So how do you feel having a brother whom you helped to go to Boston?
Feels great. It feels great because I remember the house that we had in Dubai. really. If that hustle in Dubai, right now you're in Boston, it's really amazing. You have to just have faith in God and have hope, okay? Because everything is possible. Because now America, everything, everything is good.
Yes, America has changed everything for me. It's true. I was in Dubai. We were working there in Dubai like 5 years back. I was with him struggling in Dubai. We had faith, but luckily I got chance to travel to America. How I traveled through Dvlottery, and he's one of the guys who helped me. I won't leave my mom out of it, but my mom and him helped me a lot, supported me a lot. His part was on the money matters. He supported me to get money because man, they say diversity visa is free, but when they select you, that's the time you start knowing that man, it needs a fortune. So I used 10 grand, man. So I wanna break this topic for you. How did I use the 10 grand? It started with getting getting money for the interview and medicals. So when I needed money for the interview and medicals, he was there to give it to me.
Yeah, I remember that time I had already requested my vacation money because in Dubai, if you work for 2 years, you are not going back home, they give you some money.
That is
So,
salary leave.
yeah, salary leave. It was around 5,000 dirhams if you put in dollars.
That is around $2,000.
Yeah, that was my first money I sent him when he sent me the message that he's about to go to Kenya. So I had to get that money for him.
Yeah. So guys, I wasn't alone. You might think, 5,000 dirham or $2,000 is a lot of money for one individual. I wasn't alone. I was with my spouse and my child. The medical is almost similar to the fees I paid for the visa. So it also took me like around $1,000. So with medical and visa, it took $2,000. Then accommodation, food, traveling to Kenya by bus, plus accommodation for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. And what I want to tell about accommodation, mostly if you in Uganda, this is your message. In Uganda, you have relatives, you have friends in Kenya. Use that opportunity. Don't go and book a hotel. It's expensive. You don't know how long you're going to be that side. And sometimes you are not alone. He had the baby. He had his wife. So that time I had a friend. Because when he told me he's going to Kenya, he wants to pay money for hotel. I was like, no, 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 no. I sent a message to my friend, to our family friend.
The hotel was so
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah. She was around. Kenya has many apartments and very cheap. You pay daily. The moment
Yeah.
I reached to her, she arranged everything, and even the apartment was nearby the American embassy.
So when I add the visa fee, medical fee, and this other fee going to Kenya and accommodation, that will bring me to $3,000. So where is the rest of the money? What did I use it for? Air ticket. So how much did we pay for the air ticket? $3,000. Can you imagine? Three people, we paid $3,000. That time there was Ebola.
Yeah, I remember that time there was Ebola, and you had to book also because I remember you had to book a bus because you are supposed to go from Uganda to Qatar, then from Qatar to Logan, Boston, US.
Yeah.
But due to the screening, you had to go from Qatar, you had to go to New York. From New York, you come back to Boston.
Yeah.
Because then I remember we had the fee for Boston. We were like, is it a plane or a bus? But the bus was the best option. And everything is done online. I was just in my room, Dubai,
Yeah.
check online, Boston. New York to Boston flight, no expensive.
Bus.
Book a bus.
So guys, if you are to add these expenses, the air ticket, they took $3,000. The bus costed us something like $500, three of us. So that is like 3,500. Then if you are to add the cost for the visa and the medical, that is another 2,000. So if you add, that is 5,500. Then if you add the cost of traveling to Kenya and staying in Kenya, the accommodation for the period of 2 weeks we took, that is another 1,000. So when you add to this, it brings us to 6,500. Then what did I use for the remaining amount? And the remaining amount, when you take away 6,500 from 10 grand, we have something like what? 3,500.
Yeah.
So 3,500, how did I use this? First of all, I had not mentioned how I got the documents which we presented to the embassy. These 3,500, I used it to get my wife a passport, my child a passport, myself a passport, because we needed urgently. From the passport, we had to get birth certificates.
And I remember you asked for me because you were in Dubai for some years. So also it was required for the interview. So I had to get you the
Police letter, the
police
Dubai
letter,
police letter.
Dubai letter. It costed around 500 dirhams. That's like $150.
Yeah, $150. So when you add up the cost for the papers, you will find like it will cost around $3,500. The police certificates I used to get and renew, passports we got, then you go to the birth certificates, all of them, and other documents like education document, that is A level.
Certified.
I had to certify them. But remember, it doesn't mean that you have to certify yours. If you don't have money to certify, don't certify. They allowed the one which is not certified. So I had to certify my education certificate and also getting them. So guys, I've come to the end of my video telling you it took me 10 grand. And when you look at the whole process, the way I've narrated my story, it took me 10 grand. If not, it took me more than that. But I'm counting 10 grand. I don't know what it's gonna take you, but it might be different with your case. In your position, you have to tell me how much it's taking you. You could be living in Kenya, you could be having a family house in Kenya where you will live. You could be having a cheaper flight to US. So in my condition, we took a flight when there was an epidemic, that is, when there was Ebola. So guys, it took me 3,000. For you, it might take you 2,000 something. So each case has a different situation. So guys, I've come to the end of my video, and I thank you for watching and for supporting Aaron Intende. This is my brother. Let him end my video.
Yeah, always in life you have to help. Okay, you have to help. If you have something, help is like an investment. I invested in him. Right now he's better. He's doing very well. So if your brother, your cousin, your friend, they get this opportunity for US, just do what you can. Do what you can financially. It depends on the support you give. because when he's in US, he will remember you. When he settles very well, he will send you the invitation. Okay, he will send you invitation. You just go for interview, just get a ticket, visit him.
I believe you guys, you will be watching us live in Boston one day.
Soon.
Bye bye.
Soon.